In the heart of Mississippi, a storm was brewing, an event that threatened to shatter the peaceful lives in the towns of Natchez and Bienville. These tranquil southern towns, with their antebellum plantation homes and tightly knit communities, seemed to exist in a time warp, far removed from the turbulence of the outside world. But a violent disturbance was on the horizon, a tempest that would shake these quaint towns to their core. It began with a rap festival turned bloodbath, resonating shockwaves through the antebellum plantation homes and closely knit communities of the South. One man, Penn Cage, found himself ensnared in a ruthless struggle to save his loved ones from the escalating chaos. As a simple man from Natchez, Mississippi, Penn's life was far from the political power plays and social media frenzies. But when a storm of violence and racial tension descended upon his town, Penn was thrust into a world he barely recognized. With an unyielding determination, he pledged to protect his family, even if it meant standing against the vicious tide. His desperation fueled his resolve, turning him into an unlikely hero in a battle he never asked for. But in the heart of the storm, Penn's fight was about more than just survival. It was about truth, justice, and the promise of a peaceful tomorrow for his family and his town. As racial tensions boiled over, a black radical group claimed responsibility for the attacks. From amidst the turmoil, Robert E. Lee White emerged, a charismatic war hero turned presidential candidate, soaring to national attention on the wing of a social media frenzy. This wasn't a man who played by the rules. No, Robert White was a maverick, a star that shone brightest in the darkest of times. His words, they weren't just speeches, they were symphonies, resonating with the pulse of a nation crying out for change. His charisma, it wasn't just charm. It was an undeniable force, drawing the masses towards him like a moth to a flame. It was in the way he spoke, the way he moved, the way he inspired others to believe in a brighter tomorrow. White's leadership wasn't about wielding power, but empowering the powerless. And as his voice echoed across the land, a nation listened, captivated. White's passionate speeches and captivating charisma captured a country teetering on the brink. But as Penn Cage dug deeper into White's dazzling rise to power, he stumbled upon a complex web of treachery that threatened to tear America apart. Penn, an unlikely hero in a world of chaos, unearthed White's dark secrets one by one. Beneath the charismatic speeches and captivating charisma, White was not the shining beacon of hope he projected himself to be. Instead, his ascension was paved with deceit, manipulation, and a ruthless hunger for power. Penn discovered that those who stood by White's side were not allies but puppets in his grand scheme. The lines of loyalty were blurred, each woven strand in the web revealing a new layer of deceit. It was a game of power, and the stakes were higher than ever. The revelations were like a punch to the gut, a bitter taste of reality that shook Penn to his core. Yet, he pressed on, knowing the cost of silence was too great. His conviction was a beacon, illuminating the dark corners of treachery, unmasking the villains who hid in plain sight. The more he uncovered, the more the web of treachery unfurled, its threads reaching far and wide, entangling not just the towns of Natchez and Bienville, but the entire nation. It threatened to shatter the already fragile peace and ignite a firestorm of conflict. Penn's quest for truth unveiled dark secrets, cracking the fragile peace and setting the stage for an epic showdown. His journey was far from over, but he was ready for whatever came next. Penn was at the edge of a new beginning, standing alone amid chaos, ready to face the challenges in a nation devastated by violence and turmoil. His path, marked by a relentless pursuit of truth, was not an easy one. It was an uphill struggle, fraught with deception and danger, yet he never wavered. His spirit, unbroken, stood as a beacon of hope for a nation in turmoil. Each step he took, each secret he unearthed, was a blow against the web of lies that threatened to engulf the nation. His determination, his resilience became a rallying cry for those who sought justice, those who believed in a better tomorrow. Penn's journey was more than just a personal mission. It was a testament to the indomitable human spirit, a testament to the resilience of those unbowed in the face of adversity. His struggle echoed throughout the land, reminding us all that even in the darkest hours, hope prevails.